Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SHLDQ. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Monday, so that is where these green line annotations are coming from. And I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Very nice movement once again from both the price perspective and then volume. So what I'm going to do is just some house cleaning, get rid of that line. Actually, I'm going to use this line for one of the nearer term levels. Sure, these levels down here still do pertain. They're just not relevant to the chart right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter and lines everywhere you look. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. So one of the newest areas of support and what I would call the ideal level of support when you say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? That would be if the price can stay up above $1.80. Now, don't get me wrong. If the price falls below $1.80, I'm not saying that implies the entire chart's destroyed or ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price could manage to stay up above that mark, that would certainly be a huge sign of power going forward. Taking a step back and looking at all this from more so the big picture point of view, that is where the purple line here comes into play, the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very straightforward way, yet highly effective method to gauge the health of the move. That right there being defined as the move. Just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. However you can best visualize that, that is what is being represented. Again, yeah, staying above $1.80 would be great, but from the grand scheme of it all, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls 100% own the chart. What about levels of resistance? As far as where the sellers are currently hanging out at, main group of them right up around 205, give or take a few cents. I mean, we're talking about a $2 stock now, so a few pennies here or there, but I think we can all agree that the general price congestion area as of right now is indeed right up around the 205-ish area, so keep an eye on that going forward. All in all, though, resistance levels matter, but they don't, because in this situation, they don't really matter, because as long as the price keeps on building higher bases, which it's been doing over the past few days, then everything else will take care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. So continue to focus on building those higher bases and just sit back and let the trend do its thing. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.